Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about lead qualifying questions. Now, this topic is important because it can either make or break your sales team when you're getting these leads coming in from either your own ads or other providers. Okay, so first thing we'll start is with how many questions might be good to have. And these are questions that you put on your, let's say, Facebook lead form, as we see here in example, or on your landing pages when you're trying to intake the leads, or on your website contact form. So once they get to your sales team, they're more ready to go, right? So what we found from our clients, the best range is between 1 to 3 questions to have as your qualifying questions, in addition to the contact questions. So how to decide between them is all through testing, right? So if you noticed, if you have more questions, you're probably going to get less volume, but more quality. And as well, if you have less questions, vice versa, you're going to have more volume, but perhaps a bit lower quality. So you got to find that balance between what works best for your business and your sales team, okay? Because everybody's different. Now, people always also ask if we should have no sales questions, no lead qualifying questions, if they're having no leads. I would use that perhaps as a last resort, but even then, maybe not. Before you decide to not have any questions, I would suggest to change up the copywriting to see if it improves performance, change up the visuals, change up the audiences. Maybe your budget is too low. Just maybe your landing page is not, not very appealing, or your offer. So change all of those before you have no lead qualifying questions, because with the end lead qualifying questions, even if you have one, can make quite a bit of a difference on your sales team and your conversions. So once you find that, like, people always ask, okay, what kind of questions are good to ask through, let's say, ads, right? So every business has their own needs. And here's one for, let's say, a window and door business. And they provided these questions. What are you looking to renew, whether it's windows and doors, or doors, or both, and what part of the house they're looking to renew, right? And you can do this as either multiple choice questions, which are interactive and fun, or you can also do them, let's say if I add as a short answer or conditional, but generally I use multiple choice or short answer. But other questions that you might want to do for a contracted business as well, you can ask, are you the homeowner? Or if you're doing, let's say, a remodeling, bathroom remodeling, what kind of style are you looking into? Now, these are kind of what I like to call like entry-level lead qualifying questions, because these aren't necessarily going to fully qualify your lead, but what it does is weed out people who are not actually interested, people who just do it really quickly because it forces them to make a choice of some sort. There are questions which are meant more for actually qualifying leads for the purpose of trimming down because you're getting too many leads. Too many. So such as unqualified leads, such as, let's say, you can ask what their budget is. If you have specific budget requirements for the jobs you do, you can see if the people are realistic. If they're close, maybe you can talk them up to an actual budget, right? But that's up to you. A budget question is sensitive. I wouldn't always use it. So just recognize if the question is meant more to weed out people who aren't interested, or it's more to weed out to find the best leads from your existing pool. So those are kind of like the main things I wanted to say about these questions. Again, whether they're on the lead form here or on your landing page, it is important to have them test out however many questions work for you. Once you have more than 3, it might get a bit too much, unless you have a huge budget and you're getting a lot of leads and your sales team can't keep up, and your conversions are low. Okay. If you have more questions, please let me know. Have a good Friday.